Hi teachers, hi librarians. My name is Violet Favreau and I am the author of 4 children's books. I am known as Silly Yaya, a silly grandmother. My first book, Silly Yaya, talks about grandparent names. There are over 50 grandparent names in this book, and the special one-of-a-kind relationship children have with their grandparents. This is particularly great to do a grandparents' tea at the school, really for kindergartners. They love this. Their grandparents come to the school, they gather around, we have tea and cookies, talk about their particular grandparent name and how they came up with it, and we're laughing and giggling and we have a really good time. My second book that I want to talk about today is Unky Monkey Lives at the Zoo. This was named Amazon's #1 new release in its genre when I released it. This is a book I read the most at schools. This is a book with no ending. It's up to the reader to decide if it's true, if Unky Monkey does or does not live at the zoo. We use context clues and critical thinking, lots of props, stuffed animals, magnifying glass, binoculars. This is a great book. I will send you animal fact sheets before my visit to go over with the kids, and we talk a lot about the different facts about the animals, what they eat, how big they are, things like that. And so that also takes care of that science lesson for you, a great STEM visit, and that's Unky Monkey Lives at the Zoo. My next book is an early chapter book for ages 5 through 8. This also is named Amazon's #1 new release in its genre when I released it. And this is black and white illustrations, lots of text bubbles. This talks about a dog who goes on an RV misadventure with her owner, loses her blanket, the blanket she can't sleep without. She's dramatic, very dramatic. And we talk about anxiety. She's got a lot of anxiety about losing her blanket, and she can't sleep without it. And she sleeps with her blanket every night. So what is she going to do? And she's got some problem-solving skills. She's going to retrace her steps, see if she can find that blanket. But we talk about the feeling of anxiety, about, you know, the tummy ache and tingling fingers, and it just is so surprising how many kids at the schools relate to this. They raise their hands and they tell me how they feel when something like that happens. We also talk about, do I have any drama queens or kings in the audience? I get a lot of hands raised for that. We pass out some crowns for the kids to wear, and we have a really good time with this. And then to further that, we have a coloring and activity book that goes with this book. So this goes and shows the reading comprehension. There's lots of questions in this that were in the book, so that we can see, you know, what they were doing. We've got crossword puzzles, word search, questions, word scrambles, tic-tac-toe, mazes, just, you know, all kinds of things from the book. And then in the book, there's a geography lesson without the kids really realizing that. I give pictures of states in the book where they've traveled on their RV adventures, and then there's all these facts around the states, and so we just kind of go through that again. And so that's Gracie's RV misadventure, and this is the coloring and activity book. Go to my website, sillyyaya.com, and go to school visits and read testimonials from other teachers and librarians to schools that I visit. I travel up and down the East Coast of the United States twice a year, and I would love to come to your school and get kids excited about reading. I'm based in Florida, so if you are in Florida, please send me an email. Sillyyaya.com is the website, or sillyyaya@sillyyaya.com. Shoot me off a quick email and get me booked to come to your school and get your kids excited about reading. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.